It is Monday morning, it is 7:40-ish, and I will do today for the first time to dare to ride to my university on my electric skateboard. I actually tried to sell it, but it didn't work, and so I decided I would keep it. And the thing is, I also found out that why it was so slow on the test. The thing is, here underneath there, yeah, right here, is the button, and there was even shown like a small turtle and a rabbit, so it should mean actually that on the other mode, the rabbit mode, it should be faster, right? If not, I will simply drive by turn. Okay, just switched it. Now should be good. Are you kidding me? Rain? Ah, fuck it. Okay, I have to say, still, it is not the fastest board, but with like now 15 kilometers an hour is top speed. So 15 kilometers an hour is top speed. It's actually really good, even especially uphill. And so the thing is, like, really, right now I have quite a long distance to go, and it makes it so much easier. Only thing is, uphill it starts to get slow. Okay, now is actually the more interesting part. We are driving on flat surface, and actually we are driving, I think, on a pretty well speed, especially that I can entirely devote myself onto just steering and looking into the camera nicely. So this makes it really a lot of fun, but definitely the range on the controller is not too far, because when I have it too far up, it disconnects. So there's definitely some issue with that, but otherwise it's actually a pretty goddamn good board for commuting through Düsseldorf now. Better than I thought, especially that it has just one single up motor and drives for 15 kilometers an hour. Especially if you pump it a little bit so that you kick it off, you can get a very good max speed out of it. Actually, to be honest, I'm more and more on the side that this is actually the better way to commute through a big city. Like, for real. Hey. I think my juice is out. I think seriously the juice is out. But I'm nearly there. Let's check. Yep. Just ran out of juice in front of the university. So the battery doesn't last 15 kilometers long. Okay, I went now up and down the hill, mainly uphill, but I went about 6 kilometers far. This is not that good. But I guess it's fine for an $80 board. It's like, come on, man, what you expect? I still think though to maybe try to make a battery pack to upload or to constantly charge it again. I should have taken though my charger kit, because then I could have simply plugged it in at the university and start charging it. Didn't think about it. Okay, at least you can still kick it. It's harder, but you can still. Because it has this typical brushless hub motor, so which makes it way easier to kick it off by yourself. But it's getting hard. It's only for people with thick legs.
camera converts the picture into a television signal.
Okay, actually I have to film this again because I made this stupid mistake and it wasn't focusing on my face. Okay, I was making the stupid mistake to not connect the microphone because of what there's no sound in the recording. What you might see right now, which is a great show that I am really not knowing what I'm doing here. So the thing is, after driving back home and now hooking up the whole board to the charger, I was checking if it actually works still, if basically the water from today maybe ruined the engine, which could be bad, like really bad. So the thing is, it still works, which is, wow, impressive considering the board costed just 80 bucks. So the thing is, it is sort of weather sealed. Not sure if really waterproof, but it is at least weather sealed. And I'm not sure if you guys see this. I think there's a small damage on my table. Okay, but so this means this board is actually better from build quality than I have expected. So I'm really happy that I have it. And I have to actually change my verdict about it. It's not anymore a toy more or a gadget, because when you switch it to like fast mode, you really can drive fast. Plus this, since you can kick it, you can also drive it without an engine, which is a really big plus. So when the engine is out, like I had the problem, the battery was out because I didn't charge it beforehand, I could still drive it without the engine. And even on the way back, because I forgot my charger here at home, I couldn't charge it in the university, I could still drive it, which makes a really big plus, because a lot of belt-driven boards have the problem that you have more resistance and so you need more strength to push them forward, while this one simply keeps on driving normally. And for a really cheap board, the deck is really comfortable to drive. You have, due to the vibration of the deck that it's swinging basically, you don't feel a lot of the underground. It's way more relaxing for your feet, because last time when I drove to the university, you could hear there was one part which was really rough from the underground, where you could really hear a rattling sound from the board. And on that point there were my feet really hurting, because simply the board was not absorbing a lot of the shock from it, and so everything went into my feet and it feels like you're standing on a jackhammer. While on this board, the vibration of the swinging of the board takes out a lot of the vibration which would otherwise go into your foot. And so it's really comfortable to drive on. Plus this, even uphill, when I gave a few pushes to this board, it was going really smooth and really fast. And this uphill with just one hub motor, which was set to be just for like 5 to 10% incline. So I'm actually really positive surprised, and I have to say, this thing might be my newest best friend for commuting here through Düsseldorf to my university on days like Mondays, because on Mondays I have very often the problem that I drive about 40 minutes for a way which normally takes by tram 15 minutes, because simply the thing is the subway is stuffed, there are too many people in, and then the tram is stuffed, and so I have to wait there. And this time I took about 25 minutes to drive from my home to the university, which is a big plus, like seriously. Because the average driving time is 20 minutes, let's be honest, because very often you have to wait for a subway. And so the thing is, I can drive nearly as fast as driving with a regular subway without having to wait for any. So I have the autonomy to drive by when I want, and I have the chance to be in time there, that I don't need to worry about if I will be stuck in traffic, because I am basically cut loose from all that problem. So that thing is definitely a steal. It's like the best bargain I got. And I have to say, that thing gets a real big thumbs up. Is the best thing I had so far. Okay, also by the way, we are making ourselves now ready to go for the second part of the vlog to the Aqua Zoo. And it's so dark everywhere. Why it's so dark? Better. You happy to go to the Aqua Zoo?
Yes.
She throws socks. Mean. Seriously, I don't understand. Okay, so we are now on the way to the Aqua Zoo. We just bought for Magda here a ticket because she's not having her own ticket right now because, you know, I have a student ticket she doesn't have, so I need to waste money on her so that we can get there. Okay, no, but we are on the way. We have to wait now 6 minutes for the next tram, and I simply hope that it won't be overfilled because it will be a little bit annoying if we will have to stand all the way, because it's not far, but in the same time to stand in the subway is always annoying. Okay, I actually have now to commit to one thing what I did wrong. I actually thought we have to go out. We went out, we checked on the plan. We were still not close. So for our luck, the tram didn't drive yet and we could simply directly hop back in.
Yes.
You can see something different than yes?
Yes.
This will be weird. I mean, it's not that bad, but you can't say anything else.
I feel scared.
Don't feel scared. You never feel scared. It's
Yes.
just the camera. She's scared of you guys. Every single one of them.
I'm not scared of camera.
But of the people.
No.
She said no, she didn't say yes. Oh, finally we actually get out of the tunnel.
Finally.
So we should be actually quite close now. So the next few stops are, I think it's maybe a few minutes in and then we will be there. Okay, so we are finally now here. It's still super grey. So it is the perfect day actually to be in this sort of zoo, which is, by the way, over there. So it's actually quite new, so we should... It was before in an old air bunker, actually, because the original old Aqua Zoo was already for a long time destroyed, and so they had to build a new one, entirely new. And it is actually interesting because I've never been in any of the Aqua Zoos here in Düsseldorf, like the original old one as well as the one which was in the old air bunker. So it will be quite some different experience because my mom told me about this, that she was inside the old one, the original one in the bunker. And it was a really, really big one, really nice. And they should have the amphibians, sharks and everything. And I can't really wait to see it. It's actually so empty right now. Because if you guys want to see, in the rain, back there, this... We have been already at the North Park, Magda and me. more for just walking around because he has also a Japanese garden. But the thing is, we have never been till now in the Aqua Zoo because at the time we have been here, yeah, it was yet under construction and it opened last month. So we finally have the chance to go. We are now in, and to be honest, I won't film too much in here because I want to take a lot of photos, and the thing is, we actually made the people and the cash laugh because we were trying to get in through the wrong door and didn't know how to open it, and simply we messed up a lot. Actually, it's really impressive what they have here. They even have sharks and everything. And I'm actually really excited if I will be able to show this in the vlog directly or not. So I hope I will try because wait. Look at those little fellas.
Still clearly impossible to catch it.
It is? Okay, and here are the rays. And the shark will come around. I mean, now it's definitely worth it because she likes
Penguins.
they're over there. So what are those?
Penguins.
Jesus Christ. Favorite flight? I mean,
Imagine this underwater.
Right now.
It scares me so.
We're in the deep sea part of the aquarium, and I mean, they don't have your deep sea fish, but it's really interesting in my opinion. It was really worth coming here today. So I'm gonna end the vlog here. Maybe you will see some of the photos I did, but for sure, I will see you guys another day. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss.